Welcome to Homework Assignment Excel Project 3B. In this spreadsheet, we want to calculate the different possible loans for a given monthly payment of $1,800 max. As you can see, I have already entered the years from year 15 to year 35, and I have also already entered the loan amounts from $250,000 down to $350,000. To be able to calculate the costs associated with a loan or mortgage, we need the following information: the amount being borrowed, the annual interest rate, the number of payment periods per year, and the length of the loan. We have all this information, as you can see, in this spreadsheet, and we will use the financial function PMT to calculate the monthly loan payment. First, we will have to enter the PMT syntax. We're going to enter the syntax in cell D10. I highlight and activate the cell D10, and I enter my function equals PMT E5 divided by E6 to calculate the monthly interest rate, and then D9 multiplied by E6 to calculate the total number of payments. And finally, we include the amount of the total amount of the loan. We will add a minus sign in front of PMT to avoid any kind of negative values in our sheet. Before we can copy the formula to the other cells, we need to make E5 and E6 absolute references by adding a $sign before the cell and the row reference. So we add a $sign before E and 5 again before E and 6, and one last time here before E and 6. This way we avoid that the cell reference changes when we copy the formula into different cells. We also want to make cell D and C mixed references, where the formula keeps row 9 as a reference and the column C as a reference. So I enter a $sign before 9 and one $sign before C. I hit enter, and now I can copy paste the formula first to the rows, and now to the columns, and from here to the rest of the columns. In the last step, I want to highlight those amounts that are within the maximum monthly payment range of $1,800. So I go to conditional formatting under styles, highlight cell rules, less than, and enter 1,800. Click OK, and I can see that now I have all the amounts highlighted that are less than the maximum monthly payment. The particular feature I learned was how to distinguish between the relative, absolute, and mixed references in a formula. The clients should decide on a loan based on their financial needs and the time they can commit to paying a loan. As we can see, they have different options, so depending on their abilities, they should decide. Thank you. Bye.